And we're live in the 605 with another Lunchbox podcast.
Your break time entertainment.
Oh, we made it. No topic again.
We
were debating coming because it's Amber's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if she was going to get buck wild tonight, you know?
Yep. Yeah. It's my style.
Did you go out to dinner?
I did. Yes.
Yes. How's McKenn's? Good?
Good. We hit up Minerva's. It's pretty good.
Nice. I haven't had Minerva's since like college, I bet.
Oh.
Let's see if we can have a whole conversation without Miller talking. No. Yeah, you did that. So off topic, right? We same thing as last time. Started spitball ideas. I came up with different types. How did I word it?
Different
styles of egg preparation.
Oh, different styles of egg preparation.
But we weren't sure if we could actually legitimately get 30 minutes of that. I mean, that doesn't really qualify.
I do not believe so. And then, me, who actually does not like attention for my birthday, said to name it my birthday Eve. So here we are.
Happy not birthday. It's totally not her birthday. Psych.
Totally not. Except Mackenzie told the lady at the server at Minerva's that it was my birthday. So we got lemon cake.
Yes.
Lemon cake. It was very good.
Nice. Yep. Has anyone ever been carded at that? Have you ever tried to do it where they're like, "Can I see your identification?"
So I think they do a lot. I mean, I think if you get like a free meal, they probably take your ID. But I was telling her, I'm like, what if she asked for my ID? And I was like, if she does, I'm going to hand it to her. And if she's like, your birthday's tomorrow, I'm going to be like, what?
You can still do it birthday week. Yeah.
Really?
Huh?
My birthday's
oh, no.
tomorrow.
Shucks, fucking leap year.
I've been using my birthday all day.
Yeah. Hey, Miller.
What's up?
Good to see you. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
This is what happens when Amber and I drive.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite birthday? Do you like birthday cake, like a birthday cookie, like birthday?
Will do better than sex cake.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Or I am always a big fan of Dairy Queen cake.
I was just gonna say that and say there's nothing better than Dairy Queen cake. Am I right,
dude? Miller, do you make cake? Do they just come in boxes, or do you actually make the layers?
Of which one?
The cookie crumble bottom, the good one.
Those
it's
are
a cookie crumble.
Those are made fresh, one by one.
Can I request one that's just cookie crumble with like just a little bit of ice cream?
Yeah.
Really?
Can I request one without cookie crumble because it's too much?
Okay, so I want 2 cakes. I want a cake for me, all cookie crumble, and then
I want ice cream on the outside,
Amber,
right?
Yeah, and I want Amber to have the ice cream one, so she can have a pure ice cream cake, and I'm just gonna have the cookie crumble fudge center.
But all the way through the whole thing.
Yeah, can you make that happen?
Yeah.
Don't fucking tease me. It's gonna be like $1 billion.
Actually, my favorite kind of ice cream cake is with like real cake in it, and then ice cream, like as the thing, I suppose.
Do you want me to get you some oh my cupcakes for your birthday? Can we sneak out at work on Friday and go do it?
Maybe. I'll just see how fat I'm feeling after tomorrow.
I mean, what's one wasted weekend?
Yeah. Although, did I tell you what I'm gonna have for my birthday breakfast?
Lucky Charms.
Yes.
I paid attention at work.
Because I never eat cereal, and
it was an off thing too that I heard from the side.
I love Lucky Charms so much, and I'm like, oh my god, for my birthday, I'm gonna treat myself and have Lucky Charms for breakfast.
Dude, I saw a TikTok that you can get just the marshmallows now.
You can. That's
sprinkle that extra.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want a little dash
Raisin Bran?
Dash of diabetes. Add marshmallows in your Raisin Bran?
No. Extra raisins.
Oh,
in Raisin Bran.
Oh.
No, I'm not 62.
Because they always claim that there's 2 scoops.
Oh, yeah.
I would make it 4.
Wow. What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
You know? That explains why you're so like physically fit. You know?
Although Raisin Bran is very good.
So athletic.
You should come play basketball with us on Sundays.
I can't go left. You know this. I would
It's right
literally
by your
just
house,
hang out. Where's it at?
just north of you.
By Gaddis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his little center
What
thing, right?
does hang on? What does you can't go left mean?
Like I can dribble and like go like between my legs and like have a little bit of ball control, but I can't
Okay.
charge. I can't drive left. I don't have the coordination in my left hand to fucking push left. I can only roll right. And I can shoot and I'm decent, but I
I'm
no.
still not following the basketball terms,
Yeah.
I guess. I've never
No.
followed that girly sport, so
Yeah. Sorry, Miller. I'm just not athletic enough. Is that what you want to hear?
No, I
Now,
think
if you want to
should
have a
come.
handstand contest, game on, bitch.
It'd be fun if you came. But
if you want to
You
have
Want
a
me to come there and be your
stretchy
cheerleader?
skin contest, let's go. Yeah, let's go be their cheerleaders, McConnell.
Yeah, we can just go there and drink.
it's it's such
Hey.
a small place though. It's I don't know, it's tough, but
Good save, Amber.
the we talk about since we don't have a
Sex,
topic.
baby.
No,
Perhaps. Oh,
we don't
okay,
have
what?
a topic. If you had a choice, actually, here's a question for you: cruise lines. Ever been on a
Boom.
cruise?
We've had this topic. Yeah, 'cause remember I went
Yeah,
on a
we
cruise.
just talked about it.
Amber hates cruises.
I
Yeah.
do. I hate the idea.
Favorite cruise
Cesspool.
line?
Royal Caribbean.
Why?
I feel like it's a little bit higher quality food, entertainment, less riffraffs, better destinations. I don't know.
Same destinations.
Similar.
have-
You still have different. You have different ports though, like where you go.
Well, you
Like
can choose
Royal
that
Caribbean
anywhere.
has their own fucking island. No, Royal Caribbean has like their own fucking like play island, like water park island that they have.
We determined that he's too high society for
Yeah.
Pinkies up, motherfuckers.
Carnival.
Riffraffs.
You ever get seasick?
No.
Okay.
Airplane sick. Move
I'm
on.
flying?
No,
You
I'm good.
use
I'm
a
a
puke
pilot.
bag or what?
No, sometimes something similar, but
Like because I don't think last time I flew I didn't even see the bag
barf bag.
anymore.
I think sometimes you actually have to ask the.
Isn't it too
stewardess.
late though if you have to ask?
Maybe.
I don't know. Why were you asking about the cruise thing, Miller?
I
You
don't
gonna
know.
go on a cruise?
No, we thought
Yeah,
about
dude.
it.
Were you? Oh,
Do it, dude. I fucking love it.
No,
don't
we
do it.
I don't know. We'll see. I almost went to Ohio to go to that game, but here's another question. Just because it's somewhat relatable.
Yep.
You, Ryan McConnell, always have to have the latest and greatest, right? In a sense.
Not all. Yeah. Somewhat.
But you're not getting the new iPhone?
No.
Why not?
Bad reviews. There's not enough gain. Usually, I do it every 2 years. I don't
Okay.
do it every year like a Pickering, thing.
Did he get the new one?
I don't think he did either. I think he was more so worried about like all the bad reviews for the titanium and the camera wasn't that much better and it's the same shitty battery life and I don't know.
So it's
This
fair to
wasn't-
say that kind of plateaued, right?
Yeah, if they do like leaps and bounds, like look, I just want my battery to make it through the whole day and not die while I'm sitting on TikTok all day. I mean, making calls for work,
right. Yes.
slinging cars. Yeah, that
Well,
part.
What do you do?
You could focus on being a better salesman, be an expert.
You know what I miss about my Samsung is that I could do dual tasks. Like I could have fucking TikTok on top and then fucking work stuff on the bottom. Like you could do split screen, and that was the best.
On what?
Samsung's
Oh, okay.
you
Okay.
could multitask and do whatever you wanted up at the top screen or
Like a dual
have
view.
whatever open. Yeah, so then you could do whatever you want. It made my ADD very happy.
Oh. So that made me think of recently when like installing our new system at work, and I asked the people like with the texting through the CRM. I was like, oh, I'm like, do these messages come across as green? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, shit. I'm like, I'm gonna look poor. And then and then Kyle, the one guy, he just died laughing. He's like, I've never heard that. I'm like, you haven't with the green. If you have a green text, you look poor.
Love it. Yeah. I still text from my own phone line. I don't text through the thing yet.
Oh,
So we'll see how that goes.
yeah.
Oh,
CRM.
Mm-hmm.
good old tech.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Good
biggest?
old.
I know you guys are both in sales, right? What's the biggest thing
I
that
mean,
is?
you know we are.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. What's the biggest
For
thing you
our
think that's
audience.
changed though since like
Interest
COVID?
rates.
No, no, not that.
I didn't finish this question. Jesus, man.
I know.
No,
Huh?
so like in the restaurant world, right? So COVID was like you couldn't go inside, couldn't be near people, had to seal things, had to label things, whatever, right? And so they used to have a drive-through heavy, and they would pull cars out and bring them out of the line and bring them their food. Now they're talking about going back to pre-COVID days where you just got better at making the stuff and not pulling cars through. So in cars, what was it like before COVID to what it's like now in terms of the process? Because remember, you used to be able to ride along and do all the sales process. You actually had to sell
Yeah.
the fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
I
COVID
think a lot
happened
of
and it
these.
was, I want a blue one. It needs to have this many doors. I want leather. Leather has to be this color. Cool, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Now, how has it changed? What are
So,
people
like,
wanting?
honestly, interest rates. I literally 2 customers today where like something happened to their car. Like I think she got in a car accident. I was like, time to upgrade, and she's like, can get away from my 0%? No way. You know, I don't blame her going from 0% to
They're like
7.29.
right?
Yeah. It just, that's the craziest part. We're finally starting to have inventory. We're finally starting to have to like you said, sell. I feel like
Right.
that's like we had this little, not a hiccup, but a discussion with people at work today about how easy it is for sales guys to like give up on the customer, right? Where they say like,
Yep.
I just don't like the way scents look. I want to do a Telluride, right? And they were just like, okay, like, and like, what do you do? What do you do to that? So and there's a
Oh,
lot of training and stuff that I think got pushed because before, yeah, you were an order taker. Customers
yeah.
came in
It's been like
like you,
that for so long.
for 2 years, and that's a lot
Yeah.
that's half our staff is 2 years.
Yeah.
So we're going back to like the old knit and grit and having to sell and like work the managers over to try to get a better deal because we have to be competitive to other places' prices. And like,
Yep.
there's just so much more to the thing.
It's starting to creep back up, and you're gonna see like who can actually sell a car
Yeah.
and who is just has been there just going through the motions because people are buying them.
Yeah. Coming through the door and actually
Mhm.
like, hey, I'm here to buy. And
Yep.
just like, we have, I think more, it's been challenging with, surveys, right? That's been a topic of discussion forever. It comes down, I think like society shifted where they expect so much more. And it's hard to appease and it should be a great experience. And I'm not saying you should deny somebody that experience as a salesperson, but there comes down to like a little bit of reality. And so many people got used to getting what they wanted just by complaining,
Mhm. Yeah.
that they just feel like that will fix everything. And I'm so stubborn. If you come at me with fucking vinegar, like get fucked. Like here we go.
Well,
But
and
you
the
come
thing,
at me with honey, oh yeah, I'll work for you.
yeah.
Let's get
Well,
it
the thing
through.
is too, it's like, and I've been saying this for a really long time that people talk about how bad a car dealership or a salesperson makes the experience for a customer, but it's so often that the customers make the experience bad for themselves because they are coming in expecting to maybe like get sold, get screwed over, that kind of thing. Or just like, or I had this person yesterday that was trying to like sound so much smarter than me and trying to like make this comparison of leasing a brand new base model Crosstrek and trying to compare it to buying a 2017 limited Crosstrek. I'm like, these two things don't compare. And they're like, but actually they do, because if an interest rate was such and such percent, then that would translate to the money factor on the lease. And I'm like, no,
No.
you're
Yeah. Do you want to go away from CarPlay? Do you want? I don't know. Like I think a lot of it for me when we look at like the sales boards at the store, like I only have, I think as of today, 3 used cars sold for the month, but I have like 17 or 18 new. It's been easy for me to convert still used versus new, and I think that's
Mhm.
where a lot of the sales guys just focus on. And you got to sell used cars too, and I get it, but it's easier for me to convert when you're off by $4,000 for a 3-year-old 30,000 mile car
Yeah.
versus a brand new and full warranty. You've never, like, we actually have cars in the lot. It's like
Mhm.
we have 40 cars. I want instant gratification. I want one now. Let's go. I don't know. That
Yeah.
sizzle. Yeah. But that's the difference between professionals and order takers. Right, Mike
Correct.
Miller.
I'm just listening.
Yeah. You're like,
good
I don't know what
content.
it was like. I've never done sales before, car sales.
No, I mean, look at it this way, and this is kind of what I would allude to, especially in the world of sales in general, right? We have people that back down, like you said, like they just instantly like, okay, and they just give up, right? Now, you can always figure out real quick what somebody's truly expecting if you ask the right questions, right?
Yeah. What are you here to accomplish today?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you hear that
Love that one.
before? I don't know.
I don't know. Some wise man. I think it was a haiku.
Yeah, it was one off. But I think it's interesting though, because the way that it was there 3 years ago and the way it was the last 3 years and the way it is now, according to you, or both of you, you're going to find that the survey has not changed in those 3 years. The
No.
people have.
Yeah.
So my mind and what I'm possibly thinking of is what is it that businesses do to get that information, right? How many questions is too many questions on a survey?
10.
3.
5.
You can solve your business in 3 questions. And the last one is always, would you come back? That should be a question.
I wonder if we ever brought that up. Have you guys ever brought that up as management where like we send out our own survey like the day after purchase with the 3 questions, like Miller said, and just be like,
I think
was
people
your
get
experience perfect?
people
Was
get
it,
so
was that?
sick of surveys because we hear that a lot
That's
too.
true.
So I think
Yeah.
sending out another survey
Yeah, if
in
you said
addition
another
to
one, it's bad.
calling people a whole bunch too is just I mean, it's getting to the point where it's like, oh my god,
But
really?
they have so much data in this, right? It's like, did they do this? Did they do that? Did they pair your phone to the thing? Did they show you a test drive on how
Introduce
to
you
do
to
this?
service. That was a good one.
They do
Introduce you to
not give a
service.
fuck. They just want to know, were they helped? Were they taken care of? Would they come back? That's
Yep.
it. Were your questions answered? Yes or no?
Yeah. Was it a good
I
purchase?
don't need to know what your fucking questions were. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because Ryan's questions on how to use a BMW compared to Amber's questions on how to open the door to the BMW are totally different. The handle's in a
make sure
different
that-
spot.
Yeah. I want to know if the handling is nice in a BMW.
You know, where you're showing this. But it's just
Yeah.
people get so caught up in it. But like, so a restaurant, not to be named, had a survey. Literally, it was highly satisfied, satisfied, neutral, not satisfied, extremely dissatisfied. Why? It should be satisfied or not satisfied.
Not satisfied.
What credit or what report card did you get when you were in kindergarten for like gym class and math? Right? It was an S or a U.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was either satisfactory or unsatisfactory.
Unsatisfactory. Yep.
They didn't grade you and say, you're 5. All you know is shapes. I'm giving you a B. You know, it just wasn't that way. It was so the mindset of what businesses are doing to retain that data. Now, businesses bonus off of scores, right? And it's like, why are we sitting there scaling our business? Because the other side of that is did you hire the right people? Are they doing the right thing? Because I'm just going to say it. It used to be that way there.
Yep.
Whereas you thought you hired the right people to do the right thing all the time. No survey justified what you stood for and the integrity of who you were. But now we have a survey that says, well, we pissed off 6 people in the last 4 weeks. Well, we better fix this. Or crazy thought,
reinvent the wheel.
they just weren't happy because of something, or you may or may not have just had shitty employees because you don't have the right people. But either way, the more you know.
No, I was gonna say this friend of mine that bought a car. She got a survey, and then I don't know if she was in for something with service in a relatively short time and got a survey. And then I was like, yeah, I'm like, and then next you're gonna get a survey asking if you thought it was too many surveys. And then she's like, seriously? I was like, no.
Yeah, just, I mean, and the other thing is too, is they want every response, and they'll ask you, were you told about it?
Yeah.
Right, and there's
Fuck the
all these
matter.
questions, but yet they only score on a few questions. So why don't you just leave those questions in there?
No,
The
no,
things that you actually score on.
from a data standpoint, I mean, the old adage, less is more, is probably more relevant, but
Fact.
Right.
because yeah. What else? What's next? Fall season's here. Leaves have turned.
Leaves
Gonna
For a
s-
few more days, it sounds like.
Gonna snow. Gonna be
I
cold.
said maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
it's gonna snow. It's gonna melt, right? It's just gonna go
Yeah.
away.
I hope so, because wasn't it last year that we just had like it was all of a sudden like winter in October and then it stuck around until like May.
Yeah.
It might have been it. I don't remember.
For real though, last year was horrible.
Yeah, last winter
I
was
gotta
tough.
Get the old snow tires on the WRX soon.
Shit. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta do that tomorrow. But leaves. Do you pick them up? Oh, you probably don't have leaves in your yard, do you, McConnell?
I don't. Well, I have like 3 trees in the backyard, but
And
they're
they're
all
baby
minor.
trees?
Usually, I could just leave them. Worst case, I'll just mow one more time.
Mulch them up?
Okay. Yeah.
No, I got to see a tree literally go from normal to churning colors in a matter of 3-4 days, and then that rain, whatever it was that happened in the last few days, empty. Tree's completely bare.
Nice.
Oh no, that is depressing.
Yeah, a little tiny tree. I mean, it's 20 feet tall, but favorite season and why?
Summer.
My fall. I like cooler temp. Amber likes hotter temp.
Summer.
She's
Super
cold all
hot.
the time.
Baking in the sun.
Sweatshirts,
Cold
sweatpants.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I like spring or fall probably. It's the same thing. It's that medium.
Yeah.
It's like being in San Diego year round, you know? It's 70 degrees.
San Diego.
But you know me, it's summertime and in the house I'm in the sweatshirts anyway. So, you know, it's all good.
Doing your family barbecue.
Yep. With our
BYOB.
BYOB.
Yep.
Puking
All
in
of
the street.
Our ragers. Yep.
Is I probably shouldn't say that, never mind.
Yep. Good job. Anyway,
What?
Miller, we'll talk about it later. It's a private conversation off the air.
What, puking in the street?
Sure.
Oh no, this was about something really probably shouldn't say, and then I'll tell you guys off the record.
Yeah.
Secret. We can pause.
The more you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing too. Just because I think this is kind of funny, but they mail these things out all the time, right? Like 50%
Yes.
off DoorDash, right? You get bombarded with emails, right? Ryan McConnell's infamous phrase, unsubscribe.
Yep.
If I could go back in time, I would have made an email address saying,
just for spam.
Leave me alone.
Junkmail.gmail.com.
Leave me alone at gmail.com. That would be my email address.
Yahoo.com.
And I would use that for all that. But instead, I use my own, and then I use their coupons from time to time. But how often do you think you use a coupon when you buy
Never.
stuff?
Sometimes.
Rarely. Sometimes I'll search for like a promo off, like when I did like my Bombas, my socks. I was like, fuck, they're expensive. So I searched for like a coupon and I found like 15%
Like
off.
if they're emailed to me coupons, then yeah, I use those a lot because I use them at Ulta all the time, and then I use them at Bath and Body Works all the time too.
Nice.
You bought your Minnesota Wild sweatshirt because they emailed you.
Yes, I did.
Gotcha.
Here's a question: when you bought pizza, when's the last time you paid full price?
Always.
I never have. Never.
I usually
so-
go for some deals. I don't have.
Yeah, when we figure out we
Definitely,
land on a pizza, and then I'll type in like or select deals and see what they have. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Sir, I don't like it.
You don't search for like another 10% or 20% or.
No, am I missing out on life, Miller?
Oh, dude, every time Papa John's, like when I get that, I can't remember the last time I actually paid what it says in the app.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. 25 minutes in. This is one that somebody asked me just today. Just because of some things that happened. But what would you tell?
Are you adopted?
No. What would you tell?
What?
What would you tell your younger self? Since we're almost 40, right? What would you tell yourself, your 18-year-old self, or your 19 or 20-year-old self, knowing what you know now? What would you tell yourself?
Don't take out student loans, or maybe even don't go to college.
Fucking invest. Like, could you imagine? Even like I go back to when Miller and I first started, and we were talking like the Bitcoin craze.
Oh yeah.
And then we're like, man, holy shit, fucking Bitcoin's at like 47 or like 41 or 42 or something like that. And then we're like, yeah, if it drops down to 35, well, probably you guys want to split a token. And we're like, yeah, let's do it. And none of us fucking did. And then literally like 4 months later, it was like 67 or 68 grand. And we're like, fuck. God, we're so dumb. Well, if it drops that low again, you have so much FOMO in your life, you know? Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm glad I went to college just because of the experience and stuff and like the friends and
Yeah,
all that stuff. But
You
like
and
I
I
didn't
would never
understand the
met.
debt aspect. Huh?
We would have never met.
I know. God damn, that would have been fucking awesome. We probably would have somehow, somewhere, you know?
You were meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have. I don't know how or where.
No, the one thing, it's a tough question to be honest. It's not an easy one, but I said the same thing. I said I would have gone to a tech school. Just because the way the world is. But yeah, other than that, here's a good one. Morning routine. Wake up. The first thing you do.
Get attacked by my dog.
Huh? At the same
Amber
time.
first. Amber, go.
I get attacked by my dogs. Like obnoxious.
I turn my alarm off on my phone or on my watch, and then I go turn on the hallway light, bathroom light, get on the kids, get up, and then I'll go pee, and I have to make them breakfast.
So I've gotten this routine now of drinking water, like when you wake up.
Yeah.
It's actually like I feel my mind feels more clear or like more not as stressed.
For real? Really?
Swear to God.
Yeah, I saw TikToks on that and I wanted to try it. I just haven't.
Oh, I just.
How much water do you drink on it? Like just eight
ounces?
Full 8 ounces?
Yeah, 8 ounces. I did it because my sister talked to me about it. And she says if you wake up feeling tired and even if you only get like 4 hours of sleep because your body's trying to get into deep sleep and then you got to get up and go do something.
Yep.
She said that it's almost like if you were to add fuel to a fire and you don't like wake up, your brain actually like almost flushes and becomes more like cognizant of like what's around you and what's going on. And I mean, I've done it for probably 3 weeks, month of October, and I don't know. I don't feel like I'm like things don't bother me as much anymore. Like I literally like today, I don't know who's all gonna listen to this, but today I had to let somebody go that's got a wife and kid, and he just made some poor choices. And before I'd always be like, oh, that sucks, like whatever, and like it really like hit me. Now I'm just like part of life, and you move on and don't
turned you into an asshole. So if you drink water, yeah,
that's exactly the interpretation we were trying to get out of that. Thank you for clarifying that.
Thank you.
I'll just exit the conversation now. So
I better stop drinking water if it makes you like less emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Just like I don't know. I start to think more of like it doesn't actually have a long-term effect on me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, so
I started doing the the
Hey,
fucking
Zin,
D3 and magnesium. God, was it
taking
are you,
pills?
glycinate?
take, are you
Glistening?
taking magnesium?
Yeah,
Oh, because of TikTok.
yeah. That
I see
plus
that on
D3.
TikTok.
You have to
What do you
do
think
that.
of it?
I liked it. I thought it
Because
was good.
when I read into it more, I forgot like, hey, there was like a reason that like the magnesium is like, gosh, it's only I forget what it is. It's only like if you're kind of like missing something in your diet that it's more recommended that you take. I forgot what it was, but after I looked into it, I was like, oh, I really don't need to take that, even
Yeah,
though,
I know that there's multiple different kinds of
yeah,
magnesium, and the majority of the stuff is for like stomach issues,
yeah,
right?
yeah, okay,
So
yeah,
like you can find one that's more like, not that I'm like an anxious anxiety type person, but like I do feel like a little bit more like mental clarity. Like it's easier for me to focus when I take it, but I just take it at
perhaps,
night. Perhaps science.
perhaps, yes, science. Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, we
Anyways,
will we be back on Sunday? I don't know. Maybe.
we'll try. I'm a lazy piece of shit on Sunday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Amber's fucking birthday. Happy birthday. Amber's fucking birthday.
All
It's
right,
Amber's
take us
fucking
out.
birthday.
It's my fucking
Happy. Bye for fucking ever. Bye forever.